When Air Force One touched down at Orlando International Airport Thursday, a somber President Obama took on a role that has become so familiar during his 2 terms, that of comforter or consoler-in-chief in the wake of mass atrocities, among them Sandy Hook, Virginia Tech, Charleston, San Bernardino, and now Orlando, the worst mass shooting in America's history. After meeting privately with affected families, Obama took the occasion to acknowledge the attack at Pulse nightclub as not only an act of terrorism, but of hate against the LGBT community.
You can't break up the world into us and them and denigrate and express hatred towards groups because of the color of their skin or their faith or their sexual orientation, and not feed something very dangerous in this world. So if there was ever a moment for all of us to reflect and reaffirm our most basic beliefs, that everybody counts and everybody has dignity, now's the time.
Obama, who has repeatedly called for Congress to enact universal background checks and stricter gun control laws in the U.S., did not stray from his policy beliefs Thursday. The families he had hugged that day, he said, pleaded for greater action to prevent more carnage.
We can't wipe away hatred and evil from every heart in this world, but we can stop some tragedies. We can save some lives. We can reduce the impact of a terrorist attack if we're smart.
In downtown Orlando, Obama, along with Vice President Joe Biden, made one final stop, a memorial site for the victims, where he laid large bouquets of white flowers beside hundreds of others. At the site, residents praised the president for visiting during the city's time of need.
I may not agree with his politics, but as a human being, I have great respect for him. And from what I've seen him speak on the news, this is close to his heart, and he feels deeply, and I appreciate that.
It was really just good to see him. I think that we want to see our president take action, whether it's in any way, and I think him coming to show us, hey, I have your back, and I'm here to support you in any way, was just really refreshing.
Throughout the day, hundreds of locals and visitors from across the U.S. visited the memorial to pay their final respects to the victims. For some of them, the decision to wait until now was appreciated. The grief they endured earlier in the week, they said, was simply too much to handle. Ramon Taylor, VOA News, Orlando, Florida.